So you can see we're on the personal account, got that going. Looking for TP up there. Then over here, we got the express funded. Can't see that on there. See that? There we go. Then on top of the express funded, we have the copying, trading it, and then also taking another combine. And that's that. How that trade looks like that. Just trying to help me get out of this account as well. Looking for this price to go up. So TP hits, we be hitting. It'd be a good day. Then, like I said, the other one, I'm not trading the other express account because that has what does it have? It has looking for it to be a payout. So I'm just letting it. I'm not doing anything. I don't know how Top Step works that, what that does, but I'm just kind of letting it chill. I'm not going to do anything crazy on it because I'm waiting for the payout to happen. So yeah, looking for buy going up higher. 750 macro. Just kind of looking for that to be hit. I wish I could put more on there. So in express account, you can't put so much on there onto the trade. I would like for this to be in this area be 1,000. But Top Step wouldn't let me put more on there. But they say okay. So just kind of letting it do what it do. So you can see partial was hitting on that trade. Like I said, looking for it to go up a little bit higher. But no, I guess it's unnecessary, but that's why I got break even, took partials, made all the positions off. So I had 10 contracts on here, took 7 off and leaving 3 as a runner. Comes back, say, okay, this over here is able to take off full TP. So that was that. Then leaders, you can see that was copy traded as well on 2 express accounts. Now here's the sad part. Apparently I didn't do math right. So you can see literally, no, I'm not. You can't make this up. Can't make this up. $40 away from passing it. So I will look back to get that in New York. I guess I'll trade 1 mini or something, or one micro, and let me get my $40 out of the way. But I hope that shows a better indication that we can trust that if I can make $1,400 in one trade, I assume, right? I assume we can muster up the strength to get the $40. So right, y'all, so we get back in the chart. We're going to do a trade recap, kind of break down what I was looking at and explain why I was so bullish at that time in this area right here, pre-New York. If you haven't watched it, ICT just talked about it. First of all, join the free Discord if you want to learn more about these concepts and stuff like that. Ask me questions. And ICT just talked about a video where you can trade pre-New York and London session, and he gave you context of what you could do, and it's kind of depending on what you're doing at 6:30. So I'm going to combine that when I get down to a lower time frame. But just an overall picture. On top of that, I was already bullish for today because we already came down. We was bullish on the higher time frame, right? And then all we did was come down. We hit this 15-minute order block, as you can see right here, and you start to see that where we start respecting it. So I'm gonna draw a line right here. This being the 15-minute order block right there. Just draw a little 15 OB. And then when I'm going down to a lower time frame, you will see explain why that line be important. I'm going down to a lower time frame. So go to a lower time frame, zoom in, get the context in here, and zoom in. Okay, so what he's talking about, so again on high time frame was bullish, but on top of that is looking at what IC is talking about. So what you do is you 6:30, you draw your liquidity out. So that's 6:30. Right? So at 6:30, you just see where we've been at and where we targeted. So at 6:30, you can see that we made, right, some higher highs right here, some buy side right here, but we also took out extreme sell side liquidity, right? Look what we done for 6:30. We shot down aggressively, taking those people out of the trade. Let's zoom out. We hesitate. We don't come all the way back up. We literally just come in, make some relatively equal lows right here, and then take some more people out of the trade right here. So we've done massive damage on sell side. So what this does is at 6:30, and you look at this time frame from 6:30 to 7 to see what we have done. So you can see that from 6, you look at the whole time from 6 to 7, but you can pencil it in at 6:30, looking at what we've done. Then as we attack sell side, all he's saying is pretty much everything before 6:30,
is look at what we can be targeting. So meaning I saw this buy side right here that hasn't been tapped into, right? This buy side that hasn't been tapped into. So this buy side that was made before 6:30. So buy side, and then I saw this as well, and that's why I left a runner for. If you watch the video, I literally left a runner to see if we get here, but this was like the buy, low hanging fruit. So let's zoom in. For me, I like to have a context of, okay, so at 6:30 we took extreme sell side, again extreme sell side. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, we already attacked sell side like hard enough. Where can I look for a bullish setup? Well, I'm going looking up. I'm not seeing no retracements, not showing anything. I see this fair value gap staying open. I didn't take that trade, so I was like, okay, let me just wait. We come up, make relatively equal highs right here. So at this point, I'm just waiting for a drop down. We drop down. If you actually go out to the 15-minute, this was a bullish fair value gap right here. Well, you can really say it was a balanced price range as well, because we had fair value gap on the other side as well. So we had a balanced price range right there. So you can see that's why it's a balanced price range. We had a fair value gap right here and fair value gap right here. So taking those two, and that'd be our fair value gap, or excuse me, balanced price range. So balanced price range right there, equal highs right there. All I'm looking for is some trade for us to come up, right? We went down right here, and I'm looking for the trade to come up. So I mean, up, I mean like looking for some hesitation. Like notice how we don't keep on displacing lower. Like look how we came lower, tapped into here, then we started shooting up. So when we started shooting up, I literally started putting contracts right here, very light at this point, because I don't have confirmation that this is going to hold yet, in my opinion. So I really was light. So I literally did this, if I'm not mistaken. I did something like this, and I put my stop loss right here, and I just put a consequent encouragement of this wick, because I was like, we shouldn't come this far. So I did a consequent encouragement of this wick, put my stop loss like right there, something like that. Once this came down, in drawdown. When we got this push back up, I'm staying on the 2 minute because that's where I trade from. When we got this push back up, inversing this first fair value gap right here. So I'm looking at on the 2 minutes. So we started inversing this fair value gap, this BISI right here. That's when I started feeling very more confident about the trade. Put on some more contracts. So my entry was something like right here, and I kept my stop like literally. I think I did like this, if I'm not mistaken. I just kept my stop down here, and the reason I did that is because once we came up this high, this is okay. I don't want it to, but this is okay that we come back to this order block and revisit it. I just didn't want us to put another swing low. And I gave it a little breathing room just in case we did, but technically the trade would still be good if we came down lower, a little bit lower. But I just didn't personally. I just didn't want to at this point, because we was also coming into a macro, which is, you can see 750 to 810. So it's also sitting in macro. So I was like, we shouldn't even have time to come down this low. And I didn't. Again, I just didn't. It's okay that we came back to this order block, but I just didn't want it to. I ain't gonna lie. So we came back to this order block one more time. Then reverse back up. That's when I put on. I tried to put on as much contracts as I could. Like when I saw this down close candle, then we immediately got this rejection back up. I'm like, we at least, again, which I was aiming for, we at least take this high out, these highs out right here. 100% at least take out these highs. And then that's why I left running, because I was like, we could take out this buy side as well. But as you can see, literally took that profit right there, and then I left a runner to go up here. Obviously got stopped in profit right here. So not mad at all. I thought it was a good trade in my opinion. Like I said, we inverse this fair value gap. Like I said, keeping stop loss in a safe spot. Like I said, I think I may have moved it like right there or something like that. Nothing crazy. I gave it some breathing room, because I was like, we could sweep right between these lows one more time, but I absolutely don't want to come to this rejection block. Absolutely not, because I was like, just take me out of trade at that point. Which is cool, because like I said, just following rules. Again, I highly suggest you look at ICT video if you haven't looked at it yet. Basically, he's talking about 6:30, looking at what pools of liquidity, what has been left on the table at 6:30, then seeing what you can be targeting and what's left in your sights and target. So I saw low resistance liquidity, and I saw us leave equal highs. This liquidity was formed before 6:30, so that's why it's still valid to attack, and that's all we did. And that was that trade. Literally, that's it. So Yeah, we're gonna continue. Like I said, I got the we still looking out for the payout. I gotta do some forms and all that stuff, so gotta do all that information, all that stuff to take that out. But really proud of myself on the trading the both express accounts together. It's something I wanted to do. I want to get to the point where I can trade a lot more of them together. Not there yet, will be at some point, but this is psychology, right? Just psychology of just putting that much risk on a trade. Like I said, just working my way up, building my confidence in trading all those accounts together. Eventually we'll get there, and not rushing it, but just like I said, just putting myself in those positions and trying to get comfortable with doing that. But yeah, like I said, we max allocated. So I'm trading the other account together is because once I take the payout, another one, that take the payout, then I will then have to get another account to then that way I stay, have the max allocation, all this stuff tops up. But yeah, that's literally it. That's the biggest update. And yeah, it was pretty much just like I said, clean trade. That was good. And yeah, like I said, if you want help understanding, being profitable, passing accounts, profit, all that stuff, we're here to learn. We're here learning on myself, but also here to teach, help y'all to able to get to the point where y'all can do this yourselves and learn. So join Discord, join the class, just join whatever you think is going to help benefit you and get you to the next level. Hopefully I'm able to help you with that, but that's what it's all about, just helping and building community. But that's it. That's literally it. Just trying to do this every single day, literally. So that's it on this video long, and I'll see y'all in the next one.